So here we go. I'm going to put the GoPro on the front bumper and we're going to get this party started. So the first bit we're going to do here is going to back out of the El Dorado outpost and we're going to get ready to turn onto 109 South, which will take us into Uwharrie National Forest. So we've got 5 Jeeps on this convoy today. We've got 2 Mojitos, we've got a white Sahara, and we've got a metallic or a granite dark gray one, and then my hella yellow, of course. So this is what you'd see if you're at the outpost. They sell gas as well. It's usually pretty good gas prices. They sell all great food inside. We're going to see Jason and Aaron. So there's Jason going by. We'll chit chat with him for a minute, and then we're ready to get on the road. Here we go, getting on Highway 109 South. Yes! This is going to take us directly to Uwharrie National Forest. It's a 2-way road down in southern North Carolina. There's just Jim Jam partying, heckin' doing a drive down here. And let's go. So the next part that we're going to do is the shoot on Dutch John right here. So I'm going to speed through this. I would normally not recommend doing this just because you're going to put a lot of excess strain on all of your suspension components, but it's just too much dang fun not to Baja style this. So I don't know how fast I'm actually going, but it could be faster than probably 8 miles an hour max. It just looks really fast and it feels incredibly fast inside. It's just bouncing up and down off of everything. At one point I maxed out my suspension and I think right about there you can hear the giant pop of it, of the spring rubbing on the frame, because I haven't adjusted with the new track bar yet. And so that's the shoot. It used to be a lot worse and a lot harder to manage, but it's gotten kind of filled in this year, so it's pretty easy. So the next part here, there was a guy that was stuck on Dickey Dickey Bell in the bypass going down, who apparently lost his steering, and then had to winch him back off the trail there. It was just such a sketchy situation. There's a razor that's on the other side of that winch cable kind of tugging him down, and we're hoping to get him sorted out and hopefully flip him back over so he can drive down. He actually did get out successfully, made it down the rest of Dickey Bell, and I presume made it home, but it was definitely a sketchy, precarious situation for him.
There you go, it's turning in. Tension up! Woo! That's a good call because he's yanking in down there. Right, that's where I was at. Let me grab that shot.
Nah.
Here, 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Hey.
So now we're going to do the second half of Dickey, but first I got to make sure that I stall it getting into it. So the second half of Dickey is a pretty good little hill climb. You've got a couple different routes. You've got straight ahead that you see here, which you can go up a rock slab. You can go left into a trough, which I'm going to do, or you can go right and kind of straddle a little bit of a chute. So I'm going to go here. You got to hug the wall, and then if you continue straight at this point, you'd be taking a 4-door line going up. But I'm going to take a 2-door line and kind of cut off a little early to the right here. Just crawl right up this, John. No big deal. Alright, so by now you've probably seen me struggling a little bit on this ledge, more than I should have. Just trying out a couple different lines to see what I want to do here. This is a pretty terrible line. It's really not a good one. It got stuck on the back end of it, and then it's so close, but just the back wheels won't go because it's a stubby two-door and it's just basically getting turtled at this point. So I gotta back it up. You can see me trying to bump it a little bit, but it's just not gonna go. So I'll have to back it up here in a minute. You always remember, if you're backing up off of a ledge, you want to go really slowly so that you don't, well, A, don't roll over backwards if you bounce off of a rock, but B, just so you're not going to come down and slam on your front bumper or something like that. So I think I'll get it here in a minute. I'm just going to reposition a little bit farther to the right, because we want to get our driver and passenger tires up at more or less the same time. I think the passenger actually comes up first. Yeah, so this time we made it up successfully, just bounced right up there. Passenger, then driver, and then rear passenger, rear driver. Just walk right up it at that point.